Hi, my name is Pat, and this is my channel, Book Chat with Pat, and I'm glad that you're here. Today I'm going to be talking about my participation in the Big Books of Summer reading event. This is a delightful event that was created by my lovely friend Sue at Sue Jackson. And this year, Sue is being assisted in hosting this event by the lovely Melinda at A Web of Stories. All you have to do to participate in Big Books of Summer is to read a book of 400 pages or more. And you have from Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day weekend to participate in the Big Books of Summer. I participated last summer. This will be my second time participating in this event. So I just thought today I would talk about the books that I'm planning to read this summer that would qualify because they have at least 400 pages in them. First, I wanted to talk a bit about a poetry reading event that I'm participating in, which is beginning in June. We are reading John Berryman's The Dream Songs. And anyone who wants to join, please let me know in the comments, and we can add you to the Voxer group where we're going to be talking about these poems. This beautiful book was a gift sent to me by my friend Alan at Big Hard Books and Classics. We're going to read in the month of June The Dream Songs, which that's the first volume in this book, and that is a collection of 77 poems. But some of us, I think, are going to continue on after June and read the continuation of the Dream Songs, which is a volume called His Toy, His Dream, His Rest. And the collection of all of those poems make up well over 400 pages. I think the whole collection of all of the Dream Songs and His Toy, His Dream, and His Rest, that's 385 poems, and they fill 407 pages. So that's one big book. I have also just started a biography of Berryman, and that's Paul Mariani's Dream Song, The Life of John Berryman. And I've just started this, and this is definitely a big book. I have a couple of biographies that I'm going to be reading this summer, and they all seem to qualify as big books. As you know, I've been reading since April James Joyce's Finnegans Wake, and we will be continuing this into June, and this definitely qualifies as a big book. This is well over 600 pages long, and I have also been reading along with Finnegans Wake. I've been reading Richard Ellmann's masterpiece of a biography, James Joyce, and this monster is over 800 pages long. Now, I learned from my dear friend Hannah at Hannah's Books that there was a book coming out in May based on Richard Ellmann's biography of Joyce. And this is sort of a biography of the biographer. And as soon as Hannah talked about this book on her channel, I knew that I had to have this book. And I pre-ordered it as soon as I saw Hannah's video. And it actually was mailed to me earlier than the stated publication date. And this is Ellmann's Joyce, the biography of a masterpiece and its maker, by Zachary Leader. And I will read this summer also when I finish Ellmann's biography of Joyce. Now, this past month, I have been reading my first ever Anthony Trollope novel as a buddy read with my lovely friend Jack at Spread Book Joy. And we have actually just finished reading The Warden. And I think we've both decided that we're going to continue with this series. So the second book in the series, I think it's a series of 6, is Barchester Towers. And, Jack and I, in talking yesterday, we both said, oh, we definitely need to get more of these, more of the books in this series. This is over 500 pages. The Warden was a quite short introduction to the series. This is a relatively hefty, kind of standard-sized Victorian novel. I also am involved in the Summer of Steinbeck. Now, some of the Steinbeck novels that I'm going to be reading this summer will not qualify for big books of summer, but 2 of the group reads most definitely do count. In June, we are reading together as a group The Grapes of Wrath. This is a reread for me, but I haven't read it in a number of years, and this is definitely a big book. This particular edition is 581 pages, so that certainly counts. And then in July, some of us in the group have already committed to reading or rereading East of Eden. And this is almost 600 pages. Ooh, I think it is 600 pages. 601 pages. Okay, so that one definitely counts as well. I am also reading for the month of June, for Pride Month, Emily Tesh's Some Desperate Glory. And this is also the July read for the new Futurian Fellowship. And this is a novel of 436 pages. So this qualifies as a big book of the summer as well. I had read during the month of April with my friend Lecton, Adrian Tchaikovsky's Children of Time. We did this as a buddy read, and this is a 600-page, exactly 600-page novel. And I decided, I loved this book, and I decided when we finished it that I wanted to read the entire trilogy. I don't yet own book 2, but I will, and it is my plan to read that over the summer. And that one is 608 pages. I don't know that I will be able to complete the entire trilogy, but I do think I will be able to read book 2, which is Children of Ruin. So I hope to get that book within the next couple of weeks. So I have a good combination, I think, of classics, both American classics and Victorian British classics, and some science fiction, and some wonderful biographies, and also some poetry. And all of this qualifies as they all qualify as big books of the summer. Now, I'm also going to be participating in Jane Austen July. And I don't know yet what I'm going to be reading, and I'm not sure if what I will be reading for Jane Austen July will qualify. It's certainly possible. And it kind of, sometimes with Jane Austen, it depends on the edition. I think some of them, hover just around 400 pages, a little bit less, and depending on the edition, some might actually be considered big books of the summer. I don't know what the group read is for July. I have to find that out. But so something that I read of Jane Austen's might might also fit. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about some of the big books that I will be reading. I'm delighted to be participating with Melinda and Sue and everybody else who's participating in this in this event. And again, if anybody wants to join us on in the summer of Steinbeck or in our reading of Berryman's Dream Songs, just let me know in the notes, because you're more than welcome to join us, and you would be probably participating in big books of summer as well. And I'll keep you posted as the summer progresses. So, as always, I thank you for watching. I hope that you're doing well. I'll speak with you again soon. Take care.